Hey everybody, it is Wednesday night and it's time for Super Geeked Up! Hey everybody, my name is Jeff. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for watching. This is your live geeky pop culture show. We talk zany geeky topics, play fun geek-themed improv games. We're so glad you're here, if live or in post. We appreciate you watching. I'm joined as always by my co-host, Fernandez.
What up everybody? I am ready to hold the pig steady. I don't know what that means. But
hey, come on. You're ready to hold the pig steady. Of course you are.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is either. Well, you know, maybe it's like they're chasing a pig.
Yeah. That's it.
Am I on the right podcast?
Yeah, I know, right?
Nope.
I was kind of wondering the same thing.
But I'll introduce you anyway. So anyway, we got two awesome sci-fi fantasy authors as our guests tonight. In your lower left, it is Mark Stallings.
Hey!
Hey, welcome. Looks like that crowd goes wild. And also on your lower right, it is Rob Howell.
How's it going, everyone?
Oh my God, same crowd's going wild. Great. Welcome both of you. Thanks for being here, guys.
Like I said, glad to be here.
Not only pig, but the ninja's also in the house here, so we can chase ninjas and pigs. It's good.
That's all we want to do.
That's right. Ninjas and pigs.
Ninja pigs?
Ninja pigs.
Story idea.
Yeah.
The fifth horseman is the ninja pig.
I'm sure no one's put a ninja and an animal together before, like in a cartoon.
We would never do something like that.
No.
Anyway, folks, we're going to do some geeky games later. We got superhero experts. We got tangent tales. We're going to talk the Batman and Batman-related stuff later in the show. But first, we like to kick things off with our first super geeky question, which Francis has for us right now.
Yeah, look, Mark and Rob, they write sci-fi and fantasy stories. So we want to know, who are some of your favorite characters from sci-fi and fantasy books?
Yes. We don't talk about books enough probably on the show, actually. I mean, we talk about it, but we talk a lot more about movies and pop, and TV. Yeah. But we love books, obviously. We're writers and we read a lot.
You want to start, Mark?
Yeah, let's start with Mark.
So I'm old school.
Ooh.
And so my favorite character from sci-fi is the Stainless Steel Rat. It's a series written by Harry Harrison. And
that's the name of the series?
The book is called The Stainless Steel Rat. He's a con man, thief, and he has this phrase: never commit the same crime twice. That way they can't catch you.
Oh, so he's not a rat. He's a person?
He's a person.
I thought he was a rat. I was getting excited.
No.
Apparently
he's called the Stainless Steel Rat.
Slippery Jim, you said?
Jim.
He's also Slippery Jim, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. One Jester says Slippery Jim DeGriz for the win.
Absolutely. Got the whole name. Well done.
Wow. Nice job, One Jester. Thanks for watching, by the way. I think it's a first-time viewer there. We appreciate you stopping by. So, folks, like One Jester just did, please put your comments your answers in the chat. We want to hear what you have to say. Your favorite characters from sci-fi or fantasy. What do you got, Rob?
Well, I'm going to start where all this started for me, and that's Tolkien. The writers of Rohan are obviously based on Old English and his research, and that actually turned out to be where I ended up doing my doctoral work. And I love Theoden. I love the story arc of Theoden, redeeming himself and then dying in the right way. I love that. So I'll start with Theoden.
Theoden, wow. All right.
Excellent. Nice. All right. Good to get the Tolkien reference in there early on. I don't know. I guess it's fine to get it at any time.
I wasn't going to go an entire show that talking about fantasy, at least tangentially, without saying something about Tolkien.
Yeah.
I was about to say, is there geeked up, bingo cards out there?
There needs to be.
There should be. We never thought about that. We should do that.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll try to hit more of the.
I mean, okay, we hit Star Trek every single show. Like that's somehow we always do that.
That's true.
Here we go. Speaking of Tolkien, Bilbo Baggins, the Crotia says, is his choice. Very nice.
He's a fun choice.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
I only choose him because Leonard Nimoy sang about him once. I mean, that's all I care about.
Did he really?
That video is hilarious.
Wow.
You're on YouTube now. You should go look at it. It's
no, you should. Well, you should keep watching this show, and then you should look at it after this is done.
Open a new tab if we're going to watch. Open a new tab and watch this. He has.
Harry Harrison, check. Yep. Jester says.
Yeah.
Ladies enough.
If I was going to pick a science fiction character, I might actually pick a computer, and that's Mycroft Holmes from The Moon is a Harsh Mistress. He's the main. He turns into a fantastic character by the end of the book. My favorite.
Mycroft Holmes, Sherlock Holmes' brother?
Sort of. He's a computer who the acronym for his name is Holmes, and he becomes sentient and chooses Mycroft as his name, as he is sort of the off-screen thinking guy that Sherlock, that works for Sherlock and tells, yeah, we've got a Heinlein check now.
One Jester's checking all his box or her boxes off.
Yeah, yeah. So I would go next, Mycroft Holmes.
All right, cool.
Nice.
Let's just make 6 in Arthur Dent.
Yep, there you go.
I never did get the hang of Thursdays.
Tammy also here echoes the Heinlein.
Him. One Jester is a him.
Oh, okay, thank you. There you go. Thank you, sir. Let's see here. Juan Rico
Yep.
PH.
That is the main character from The Moon is a Harsh Mistress. He's the main focus character.
Is that supposed to be PhD? Is that what that's supposed to be?
No, that's the Philippine flag.
Yeah, he's Filipino.
Oh, PH for Philippines? Is that what that's supposed to be?
Yeah, but I guess you can't see it.
It's not coming through on my. Sorry, I got to go to the real chat. It's not coming through on the.
Yeah.
On your micro chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So fantasy. If I'm picking my favorite fantasy, so I grew up with David Eddings in The Belgariad.
Yeah. Oh my God! You're gonna name one of my.
There's
Go ahead. Go for it.
Character in there named Silk.
Oh.
Yep.
I knew you were going to pick that one.
Drasnian. Yep.
Who is? Wait. It was one of my favorite books when I was a teenager, and I have it here, but I haven't read it in a long time. Who is Silk?
So he's the one from Drasnia. He's the spy. And he's always wheeling and dealing, and he had the secret finger language.
Oh, the finger language. Yeah.
Very Han Solo style character.
I actually bought them again, like when they put them all into like a couple editions. So I got to go reread those because I love those books.
Christmas, my wife gave me the special hardback edition.
Oh, all right. I have the paperback, so you got the really good ones. Eddings, all right, good. We checked off another one for one Jester. Excellent. Yeah, I was going to mention Belgarian himself from that one. So, but lots of amazing characters. Polgara, right?
Yeah, or Belgareth the wizard. But
yes,
I like Silk because he gets his mouth gets him into trouble that his fighting skills have to get him out of.
Nobody we know is like that, Mark.
Nobody.
Before we continue here, I want to give one of our awesome patrons and very, very big supporters over the year, Scorpio. It's his birthday. Well, his birthday technically yesterday. So, but happy belated birthday, Scorpio.
Happy birthday.
Yes. Thanks, man. You're awesome. Thanks for all your support and coming on our show and having us on your stuff. You rock, and hope you had a wonderful birthday.
If we're then in honor of Scorpio, I'll toss out another character. I love Paxenarian from the Elizabeth Moon series, and Paxenarian, one of her opponents, they all have get sent. A bunch of assassins have scorpions on their shoulders, scorpion tattoos.
All right.
So,
good tie-in.
Yeah, there you go, Scorpio. There's your birthday.
Scorpions is your birthday present. We're sending you scorpions. All right, Necronius, of course, always tries to get my goat here by saying Voyager is the best Trek series when he knows it's really Deep Space Nine, but that's okay.
Wow, just wow.
Yeah.
It's totally Deep Space Nine. It's been
Rob. Good. Rob is the best guest ever. Mark, I don't know what you are.
So if we talk about the newer Treks, sure, I'll give you that.
Oh, you do like original series? TOS?
I was weaned.
I got no problem with that.
I grew up with it.
Can't have the other ones without that.
It's true. But Deep Space Nine, man, I mean, the fighting, and I love the Defiant.
Defiant's my favorite ship.
One of my favorite actors. Avery Brooks is just an amazing actor.
And what was funny is watching him migrate back to his Hawk persona. He had that written in his contract.
Oh, okay.
He played a character named Hawk in Spencer for Hire, which was 3 seasons based upon a mystery series that I actually love. That mystery series.
Clean shaven with a goatee, and if you notice, Cisco basically starts off white bread, and then he's got his military cut and clean shaven, and then over time he starts to migrate into Hawk.
I'm actually rereading the Spencer book where he first appears right I started it again today. Like I reread them about every year because they're just so good. And Hawk played that character Avery Brooks played Hawk to perfection.
Perfection. Yeah.
Nice.
Such an amazing actor.
He is great. I agree. Tammy, let's give me some other ones that we're sharing here. Is this a book? Fool's Company? Anybody know what this is?
That I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Oh,
tell us more about it, Tammy. I don't know anything about it. We got Deity from The Number of the Beast. She also says as one of her character choices. Or Deity. I don't know. All right, you're throwing out some ones I don't know, Tammy. Very nice.
Number of the Beast to me is an Iron Maiden song.
Oh, there you go.
Grundy the Golem. Xanth. Yes. Well, that's actually also one of mine. Not from the Xanth, but Piers Anthony's. And I don't know if this, we might share this one, Francis. I don't know if I'm stealing from you. But from Apprentice Adept series, which is my favorite Piers Anthony series.
Sheen 2 in 1. Oh, I was going to say, you get 2 in 1 with that series, though, because it's both fantasy. So.
Oh, you do. I was going, that's my, yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. I wasn't thinking of that, but you're totally right. Anyway, Sheen from there.
Yes.
More sci-fi from Star Wars. I'm going to go with Mara Jade because I love Timothy Zahn's Star Wars books.
Yes.
Character.
Yes.
They're still the greatest thing, I think, for Star Wars ever since the first trilogy. But let's see here. What do you got, Francis? What's your favorite characters?
I'm going to go all the way back to my, when I started reading fantasy for the very first time, which was Wizard's First Rule, Terry Goodfriend. So Richard Rahl as a fun little hero who you don't know. Of course, you never know what their backstory is. Find out, he has a bigger role in life.
I'm glad you said that because I actually enjoy. Well, you also love the.
Oh,
sorry,
which one?
Legend of the Seeker, of course, based on that. So I'm actually also throwing Kaelin then from the series though. Because I actually prefer that version from the books, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Did you read the books too?
I read the first couple, and then I had enough.
Okay. I know there's 14 books in
the
that. The
problem is I watched the series first, and let's see here. We got Kyle Reese from Terminator. What an underrated character. Can you imagine from his point of view, the war is won, everyone is celebrating, and then John pulls you aside like, not for you, buddy. I think Kyle Reese is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. I love that movie.
That would be frustrating, though.
Exactly.
Hey, I got something for you, buddy. Yeah.
But he could say, but guess what? You get to fuck my mom.
Well,
Trade-offs. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you another one that you haven't heard of. That's Lord Darcy. That's by a guy named Randall Garrett. And you've probably never heard of Randall Garrett, but he's the best short story writer in fantasy and science fiction I've ever found. Better than Asimov. Got to get Asimov out there somewhere so somebody can play bingo.
Oh, ding! Asimov.
Yeah,
but not on their sheet.
Yeah, but Randall Garrett was such a good writer. He would be given money to go drink on the promise of a story a week later. But that's why you haven't heard of him. He drank his career away. But Lord Darcy is a series of magical Sherlock Holmes mystery type stories set in the 1960s, but it's more like the 1860s because they didn't research science as much because they researched magic. And it's really an incredible set of stuff. It is also very influential for people like Jim Butcher. I believe he's read those and you learned from him.
Yep. He specifically mentioned
Glenn Cook.
True Stars. Yeah.
Yeah, Glenn Cook. He has an entire series of fantasy PI novels. Main character's Garrett PI, and that's named after him. So, Lord Darcy, there was an omnibus put out by Baen Books for a while, and I'm not a shill for Baen Books. Shouldn't be. They're a competitor, kind of. But
we love them.
We love them. I say kind of because there's really no competition in the publishing world. There really shouldn't be. We're all trying to write good books. But Baen published an omnibus of all of the Lord Darcy stories. It's amazing. You should definitely go see if you can track a copy of that down.
Okay, sweet. That sounds like awesome.
Yeah, have it up here. Yeah.
Also in the chat, Tammy says Falcor.
Yeah.
Very nice. Never ending story. Let's see here. Oh, Scorpio says, what a great way to celebrate a birthday. Thanks, guys. Of course, man. Thank you for being here. We got back on the Star Trek side, Miles O'Brien. That is a great character. I do love Chief O'Brien.
Very complex character.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's the Matt Novotny. Thanks, Matt, for watching. Got to go with Garrick.
I knew that was Matt's favorite. Somehow I knew that.
And that's from the book you said? Because I know Garrick from Star Trek Deep Space Nine is who I'm thinking.
That's who he means. That's
who he means? Okay. Oh, that's my favorite character in Star Trek is that Garrick. Awesome. Thank you for not letting these two run with the hold up the pig thing. Okay.
From Monster Hunters International.
All right. Let's see here. We got Aspirin Fuel. Oh, is that maybe what Tammy was talking about?
Yeah, probably.
Robert Aspirin. Yeah. He's
okay.
Fool's Company or the Myth series of comedy books. It's comedy fantasy. He ended up teaming up with Jodie Lynn Nye. I mean, they're fantastic.
All right, sweet. All right, hey, we're looking at a lot of good recommendations here. Stuff we haven't read. Necrodia says he's actually held a DS9 prop before, but he still has Voyager. Well, tell me what prop it is then. We want to know. I don't know what prop you held.
Voyager lost me the second time they lost their ship.
But then you miss out on the cool ablative armor.
No, I didn't miss out on it at all. Enterprise was much more interesting than that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, more shots fired. All right,
rolling in.
Yeah.
Wow, that's step away.
Not to me. I mean, not to me. It's fine.
Guys.
It was so uninteresting that they had to have every third episode was a holodeck episode.
Oh man. Well,
wow, damn! I'm sorry, Acronius. You can there's his website. Send your angry letters to Mark. By the way, Matt I totally agree, Matt, because I mentioned Mara Jade, and another creation of Timothy Zahn was Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Dude, I was so excited when they mentioned him in The Mandalorian.
Oh yeah,
Brought him back into canon.
Yeah, well, they first put him in Rebels, right, the cartoon, and then they're going to work him into live action. Ahsoka, I guess maybe the Ahsoka series. I think he might appear in, right?
So have you read Tim Zahn's? I believe it might be his first published novel. That's Black Collar.
Black Collar.
Yeah, Black Collar. It's
no, I've read some of his other stuff, but his non-Star Wars. I've read all Star Wars stuff, but I haven't read Black Collar.
79 or something, and I stumbled on it at a used bookstore in Wichita. And I was like, oh my God, this guy's the best writer ever. And I read everything of his stuff pretty much ever since.
Is it a sci-fi Black Collar?
Yeah, it's sci-fi. It's one of those standard tropes that are, the Earth is conquered by aliens and we're fighting them, but special troops. It was just really well done. I mean, it's nothing special in terms of new tropes or new ideas, but he's so good at execution. Yeah,
absolutely. He knows like his military like space stuff, man, is like he knows how to write that.
Well, and what's really funny is if you ever get a chance to meet him at a convention, he is such the most calm, unassuming dude. He wants to ask questions about you. He really doesn't want to talk about himself.
I've seen him on panels. I haven't talked to him in person, but he seems very like that just by watching him on panels.
Yeah, super nice guy.
Let's see here. We got Sparrowhawk from Wizards of Earthsea, Necrodius.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
There's another tick.
Ticking off everything, man. Somebody's got to watch that bingo
card. Yeah.
That reminds me of one I was going to think of with Eddings. My favorite Eddings character is actually Sparhawk.
Well, yeah. Yes, from the Millennium, right?
Yeah, Millennium in the movie.
Those I actually read those before the Belgariad, actually. Yeah. It's great. I got to reread those too. Great choice. Oh, Death and Derry Pratchett novels, Tammy says. One of her choice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good call, Tammy. Good call.
Pratchett is the philosopher of age. He speaks to everything. One Jester goes there.
I keep watching One Jester's comments pass by. I'm like, dude, we need to hang out, talk about books.
Yeah.
He's agreeing with me on just about everything.
Maybe it's actually Rob, folks, typing in there as an alias.
You can't see his hands.
I know.
Exactly.
All right, don't do that. That we think we're doing something else.
Try to keep it PG, Rob.
Yeah. Sure, well, listeners may sure she can because she's your answer to everything, and I love She-Hulk, and she's from comics, so they're like books.
Yeah.
So why not?
They're
graphic novels. Yeah, there you go.
There was a cartoon.
Graphic
There's
novel.
rumors there might be a live action.
There is coming this year actually. The She-Hulk on Disney Plus.
There you go.
I'm excited.
I find out who One Jester is.
You just found out?
Yeah, it is. It's a buddy of mine. Another writer.
Oh, here it is. All right. Yes, I haven't read these, but I know he did do the Cobra books. Timothy Zahn as well. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Oh, Mother on Raised by Wolves. That's the HBO series, which I really want to watch. Actually, season 2 dropped recently.
Yeah, I don't have HBO. There's so many different streaming services. It's just
There's a lot.
Yeah.
time and money. I mean, that's the challenge.
Yep.
I'll be honest. BBC gets most of my TV because of all those great cozy mystery shows they do. We're currently binging. My sweetie and I are currently binging the Death in Paradise. Which
I love that Death in Paradise.
So,
talk about a fish out of water trope.
All right, let's get one last one in before we go into our game here. Flinks and Pip series by Alan Dean Foster. Tammy says, who doesn't love a telepathic venomous flying snake? Wow. Who doesn't love that?
I can't imagine not loving one, actually. So there you go.
That sounds very interesting.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, folks, for all your... hang on, let's get an anime one in here. Washu from Tenchi Muyo. I can never say that last name. But I do like that series.
Yeah.
All right, and that counts because it comes from manga, so that's also...
Yeah, I'm just saying, there's books out there somewhere.
Yeah.
have you seen the sales of manga? Manga sales are humongous.
Oh, manga sales have been crazy for years now.
If we're going to be talking about it from sales perspective, manga is way more important than normal fantasy and science fiction literature. The amount of sales they do,
it's really exploded. Yeah,
ton of respect for what they've done there.
I gotta learn how to draw now. Oh man.
Yeah, that's not.
Or you could just get someone else to.
Oh, that too. I guess. Yeah. Okay. Well
I make the guy who creates Order of the Stick look like Da Vinci and Michelangelo.
Yep, I'm definitely artistically impotent.
Me too. Scorpio, okay, good. Yes, you know what? I really want to watch this. So thank you for the. We agree on a lot of stuff, so I'll take your recommendation. Oh, because yes, this is a Ridley Scott show. It's like everything he wanted to pull off with Prometheus, but he couldn't. Interesting.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Okay.
And then manga sales are humongous.
I realized as I said that was the wrong phrasing. I knew somebody was going to call me on that.
Okay, wait. This is a thing that happens on our show normally. Tammy's daughter Annika runs in from the other room when she hears something he has to comment on. Runs in to say anything with Kurt Wagner, Nightcrawler.
Nice.
Absolutely. Yeah, comics.
Great X-Men character.
X-Men, yep.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Let's go on to our first, because we can talk about the books all day long, obviously. Let's go on to our first geeky game. And we'll talk to these guys a little bit more about the books they're writing. So then you'll have even more books to read, folks.
Yeah.
But we're going to play Superhero Experts right now. Francis is going to be the amazing host of a new style. Well, I'm just assuming you're going to be amazing. Of a new style show. And me, Mark, and Rob are going to play experts on this show, like a panel of people. But you're going to tell us who we're going to play, folks. So in the chat, we need you to start listing off fictional characters. Even though this is called Superhero Experts, they don't need to be superheroes. They can be something like Wonder Woman or Superman, but they can be things like Indiana Jones or some of the book characters you just met, like Thrawn, Grand Admiral Thrawn. We actually never get to play him, really. I just realized. They can be anybody. Anybody you want. We'll each pick a character to play, and then we will get an issue, a very pressing issue of the day.
Well, the issue is, what about the Eldros legacy? I mean, really? That's the real question you have to ask.
Thanks for putting one into our ballpark there, Francis. Appreciate it.
Well, thanks to one Jester too. Yeah. Matt Novotny says Spider Pig. Hey, we don't get to use him too often either. Nice. Of course, Necrodius' own character, Lady Facelap. That always gets mentioned. The Grinch, Gizmo, Bilbo Baggins, Arthur Dent, Wilson from the volleyball. from Castaway.
I might be able to do that one.
She-Hulk. All right, you do need to speak though, just so you know.
Just Bob.
All right, do any of those float your guys' boat? Speaking of Castaway,
The trolley from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
did that speak? That didn't speak, right?
No. Necrotes is speaking everyone who doesn't
It
speak.
doesn't speak. Yes.
And is an inanimate object.
Can I be Groot?
No. Sorry.
I don't know. Can you emote well enough to be Groot?
Let's find out.
Roger Rabbit. Please
All right.
don't let me play Roger Rabbit.
Oh, you just volunteered.
Do you want to be Roger Rabbit?
That's fine.
All right, you're Roger Rabbit. Who are you going to be, Rob?
I'll be Bilbo Baggins since I'm the Tolkien guy.
Bilbo Baggins. All right. Oh, I got to pick somebody, huh? Let's see here. I'm trying to think. Does Spider Pig have a weird voice, or no?
Spider Pig was played by John Mulaney in the Spider-Verse animated movie.
That's not going to
So he just has a
trying to-
regular voice, though. He just has kind of like a regular voice. So
He just has
Man, it's been so long since I read Spider Pig in the comics. He's goofy though, right? Because he's like a parody, right?
well,
Spider-Man?
he's goofy in the sense that he
pig?
was a
Porker.
Peter Porker. That's his name, right?
Yes.
he was a spider bit by a radioactive pig.
Wait, don't you mean he was a pig bitten by a spider?
Nope, it was a spider bitten by a radioactive.
And he turned into a pig? Why did the spider turn it? It's not like Peter Parker turned into a spider.
That's why it's
Well,
silly,
but
right?
they did have one that was like a collective of intelligent spiders.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I've
true.
never read
Yeah.
this, but this is my kind of stupid.
All right. Yeah, I'm fine. I don't care. I'm going to be Spider Pig, and I don't know what I'm going to do, but that's fine. Just because I want to be a pig.
Well, there's Harry Mudd, there's Drax.
No, that's fine. I already chosen. I'll be Spider
Okay.
Pig. That's good.
Harry Mudd's a good one.
All right, folks. Oh, from Star Trek, TOS, the original series, right?
Yeah. Well, and then they brought him back in
And
Enterprise.
trouble. Yeah. Yes, they did. You're right. So, folks, what is the pressing issue of the day? Don't give us like Russia Ukraine stuff. Don't do that.
No, nothing serious.
So, I mean, our thoughts definitely go out to the Ukrainians, but for sure. But we don't talk about that on the show. We try to keep it light. So give us some made up stuff, made up goofy like superhero or sci-fi type issue. I know maybe next time we can work in Wilson. Let's see here.
Wilson.
Oh, here we go. While we're waiting for that, big Tolkien fan here.
Yeah, good.
Oh, Andy Serkis did one. That's cool. He did an
Yeah,
audiobook.
it's good.
DC versus Marvel movies, animated versus live action. Oh, that's okay. Or the world is out of peanut butter. We could
I
discuss.
As a Hobbit, I think the world is out of peanut butter is much more in my wheelhouse.
Okay, let's do that then. There you go. That's the topic, Francis. That the world has run out of peanut butter, and for some reason you've assembled this panel of experts. Well, actually, two of these might make sense. So he's Bilbo Baggins, Rob. I'm Spider Pig, and Mark is Roger Rabbit. Correct?
That is absolutely correct.
Oh, that's a pretty good voice.
Ooh, well, there you go. I love it.
This is good too, Scorpio. Remind us of that one on a different one. Well, we got to work that in.
The best way.
I'm glad I didn't do that one. My character wouldn't like that. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. If you're at a Comic-Con or a book con, yeah, for coffee to run out in the second day.
Don't let Mark talk about coffee.
Oh, right. He had this whole thing before the show
Whatever
started.
do you mean?
All right. Francis is gonna. Well, wait. I gotta do my great theme song, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, we're talking about what the fuck are we talking about? Oh, the peanut butter. We're out of peanut butter. Oh, look, it's Melissa, fellow author of that works with these guys. She's going to be on our show in 2 weeks with one of our favorites, Marisa Wolfe. By the way, big thanks to Marisa for hooking us up with these guys and Melissa.
And I want to mention, Melissa just had her first novel come out on Friday. It's called Shipping Over, dang it, I'm blanking on the name.
Sunrise over Shippo.
Yeah,
Sunrise over Shippo.
Yep, it's set in the salvage universe.
Oh wait, let me put there's her name, Melissa Olthoff. Is that how you say it?
Yep, Olthoff. Yes.
Yep.
Sunrise over Shippo. Oh, here it is. Thank you, Melissa. That's a lot easier. There you go.
Nice.
All right, good. Check it out, folks.
I screwed it up.
SOS.
All right, yeah, check that out, folks. Great, and obviously Melissa will talk about it in a couple of weeks as well in more depth. But you can read it before she comes on. There you go. And then you can really talk about your question.
Do your homework, people. That's
all right. Thank you to all the new authors here who are tuning in to support you guys. Appreciate it. And thank you, of course, all our regular SGU viewers. Appreciate you guys very much. All right. Anyway, here we go. Sorry. Here's the theme song.
God.
Superhero experts. This is what this is. Do.
Yes, our theme has gotten shorter. Welcome everyone to the nightly super stranger. They're not heroes. Usually they are, but not so much this time around. We have three.
I'm no hero.
Yeah, three.
I'm barely even a thief.
We have barely a thief. We have a cartoon rabbit, and we have a spider bitten by a pig. Here to talk about the biggest issue hitting our world today. We saw it happen yesterday. The almond butter everywhere, Nutella all over the place. But the one thing we're missing, peanut butter. God, peanut butter, we need it, and we need it now. What am I going to put in my jelly? I don't know. Bilbo Baggins, what are you doing without the peanut butter?
I'm looking at this stack of toast that's not going to have peanut butter on it. I'm going to have to suffer with elderberry and blackberry and, well, more butter. And, well, I got more butter, too. But no peanut butter. I got this stack of toast. And another stack of toast. But we won't get into that one.
Well, you need at least 2 breakfasts, I understand.
Absolutely. And 11s.
Oh. Well, what about you, Roger Rabbit? It must have been crazy running out.
It is impossible. It is improbable. And I have no idea what we could possibly do.
Well, what do you put on your toast now, if anything?
I don't know. I'll have to ask Jessica. Jessica.
Oh yeah, bring Jessica along. That'd be great.
Oh yeah.
I would not be mad at that. But you know what I am mad at, Spider Pig? The fact that you, a real life superhero, are not trying to solve this problem of the missing peanut butter.
Hey, listen, I got a bit of an identity crisis. Until like 2 minutes ago, I thought I was a pig, but I just found out I'm actually a spider who turned into a pig. And like, oh my God, that blew my mind. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Also, some of your viewers seem like they want to capture me and hold me. I don't know what that even means. Why are your viewers so mean? Jeez.
I don't know, but we really need to hold you steady, apparently. We're not going to go that far, though. All right. Well, look. Bilbo, you have toast. Do you have anyone that you can give this toast to, at least for the time being?
In Hobbiton?
Well, anywhere.
Yeah, there. I think I might know 1 or 2 people who can handle a stack of toast. Like every one of us in this town, in the Shire. Yeah, I think they can do that.
Define a stack. What's a stack?
You take a loaf, you toast it.
Oh, all right. Oh.
You got to press the button a lot, but that gives you time to put on the butter and let the butter melt and get all into the toast and tasty, and then you put the peanut butter on top of it or the jam. Well, we would put peanut butter on it, but we're out of peanut butter.
Oh,
Spider Pig, the Shire needs you to get us peanut butter.
Oh, good. Yes. I love helping people. That's my job. How do I get to the Shire?
Perhaps through Toontown.
Oh, great. How about that Jessica lady? Can she help me get there? You mentioned she sounded cool.
She can help you get somewhere. That's for sure.
No, wait, Jessica Rabbit. Is she a rabbit or a person or a spider? What is she?
No, she's my wife. I'm Roger Rabbit.
But you're a rabbit. Is she a rabbit?
No.
Oh.
Is she a person bitten by a rabbit?
Yes. Has she been bitten by a radioactive rabbit?
She has.
Maybe she's a rabbit bitten by a person.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
Oh my God. I'm so confused now.
Or maybe that will be me later.
Well, now that we have this crisis in our hands, ladies and gentlemen, we do have to find an alternative. We need to know, for you, Roger Rabbit, we need to know what can you tell the people to calm them down? Give them suggestions on what they can do to slather their
So remain calm. Whatever you do, remain calm because it will be okay. It'll be totally okay.
Wait. What was the? What, do you have a potential solution, though, Roger? Anything that you can tell these folks that'll make them feel calm. That'll make them feel like
calm.
Yes. Spider Pig.
Yes.
I think it is up to you. You know, we have Roger here who's just letting people telling people to stay calm. We have Toast, just towers and towers of toast from Bilbo. We need you, Spider Pig. What can you do?
Yes, that's why I'm a superhero. I've got the solution. Instead of peanut butter, you need to put honey on your toast and all your other stuff. Or maybe put honey on your honey, like Roger Rabbit could do that to Jessica, and that's even better. That's what I like to do to Mary Jane.
I feel like you're a little obsessed with this, Jessica. We haven't even.
Well, listen, you're the one who said you wanted her to appear and be on the show. So I'm assuming she's like really sexy.
Want her to appear on the show?
Oh, very sexy.
Yeah.
Well, if
Well,
there's
put some honey on her, and you're good to go.
all right. Well, if there's anything we've learned tonight, folks, is if you want something, you better just pour some sugar on it. All right. Thank you, everyone. We may have solved our problem. Good night. Enjoy your sweetness.
Way to slide that Def Leppard in.
Yeah,
there.
that was nice.
Yeah.
All this without drinking. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I think Melissa has it right. She needs more wine for this. I think I might need more wine for this.
Melissa's like, wait, what show did I agree to come on?
Oh yeah. Wait for
Melissa, you should see when Marisa's on what we do.
Oh no.
Well, she will. Won't you be on that show?
Yeah, well, we'll have to see if she's comfortable with night thongs, which is the recurring thing we do with Marisa.
Oh boy.
Necrodia says Jessica Rabbit is a rabbit bitten by a person. That's why she's a person. Yes, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
One jester. I imagine Jessica's been bitten by a rabbit on one or more occasions. She may have also bitten a rabbit. Yeah.
I think that's true. Yeah.
Is that what they give animals to make it look like they're talking, like real animals?
Yes. Yeah. That's what they gave Mr. Ed.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Oh, here's a little rhyme. When in panic or in doubt, play patty cake whenever Jessica's about.
Well, that is her favorite thing to do is play patty cake.
Is that
with Roger.
Okay.
Right. They literally play patty cake.
Well, and she got caught playing patty cake.
That's right. Yeah. With the MGM,
The movie producer guy or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I guess Melissa saw, I guess, maybe our night thong. She drank wine. She has to drink wine when she's watching it.
Well,
And two.
Imagine what she has to do when
Like,
she's
I
on the show. Our show is very educational. Thank you, One Jester. Most people don't point that out. They don't realize that.
you learn some things.
We should have had that as an outro. I love that. This is a great song, man. You're right. Creamy versus chunky.
Chunky.
Did we do
creamy.
Chunky.
Oh, look, this side is creamy, and that side is chunky.
The right side is chunky, and the wrong side is creamy.
You know I can make you disappear there, Rob.
Too much power.
I have the power. All right. Let's see here. All right. I don't know what that was too.
I think.
The creamy and chunky.
Creamy versus chunky.
Yeah, we might have to have some creamy and chunky peanut butter samples at Fantasy coming up in a few weeks.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
yeah,
well, I should come then if you're going to be giving out samples.
Yeah, it's in Raleigh, Durham, and a lot of the people on this thread and watching us out there are going to be there. It's a fantastic convention.
Okay.
Oh, actually, this it's funny that came up because look what I have right here.
There you go.
Skippy, not a sponsor of the show, unfortunately, but we would take it if they want to be.
It's called Peter Pan. What was it? Peter Pan?
Peter Pan, not Peter Porker. Peter Pan.
Peter Porker hams, though. There you go.
Yeah.
Radioactive ham.
All right. Oh, Jalou wants chunky. All right. Tell us what you want, folks, but only if it's creamy. I'm just kidding. Tell us whatever your choices are.
Jif.
True story, Melissa. I see that last comment.
Necrotius likes Jif more than Skippy. Well, that's fine, actually. They're all pretty good. They're all. I don't know the difference, really.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you carry the sign, Rob, with the free hugs? Is that what you do?
No, I'm too busy hugging.
Oh, there you go.
Got to have both hands, you know.
Oh, sure, yeah.
All right, nice. Whoops, I got that one. Let's see here. I'll see if I missed something here. Yes, Lister's Mate is the one who's responsible for Night Thongs because he misheard Marisa's Night Songs is her book, and he thought it was Night Thongs.
Night Thongs, yes.
Man, I didn't
Creamy,
know about that. I really. That's good to know.
And then we created a whole.
Is coming.
We created a whole story about it that we do whenever Risa comes on. We are up to 7 episodes now of Night Thongs.
Oh my God!
I'm feeling a mocked up cover coming.
You want to pose for it, Mark?
No. We'll take her cover and just redo the title treatment.
Oh, okay. I see.
Okay.
Well, Scorpio, it's because I rushed home from a Jeet Kune Do class and I needed something to eat real fast when I got ready for the show. That's why I have peanut butter right here. Let's see here. Oh, all right. So he's the peanut butter connoisseur in Acrodius, apparently. I have not. I would have to do more of a taste test like Rob is talking about, I guess.
I agree with Necrodius. I get the Smucker's Natural that's just basically peanut
Smucker's makes peanut butter?
Yeah, Smucker's Natural.
I thought they only made jam.
No, you can actually buy a squeeze tube that is half jelly, half peanut butter, and you get it all in one shot on your sandwich.
Because
oh God, what is it called? I know that one. Yeah. You get it. It's the best of both worlds, just ready for you in a jar.
Yeah,
great.
So college student's dream.
That and ramen, the two things they eat incessantly when they're in college.
It is a good source of protein, actually. Peanut butter. I don't know who Jamie Ibsen is. Is another author, but sure, get her or him on it.
Jamie's another author. He also does some fun things with covers. He's got some cover.
Oh, all right, good. They can do the night.
We'll have to get him on your show.
Yes.
Yes.
But
Sounds
you have
great.
to take all the U's out of his word. He has a bunch of extra U's because he's Canadian.
Yep.
That's okay. We had 2 Canadian guests last week, and 1 American. Night Thongs plus peanut butter. This could get sticky. One jester says.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yikes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is this like the Spider-Man song, but maybe it's for Spider Pig?
Yeah.
Deviled ham, deviled ham, deviled ham comes in a can.
Almost. Matt.
You got it. I think that's a good first thing. Work on it, Matt. Give us like a second verse there. Goobers. Is that somebody was talking about? Goobers?
Yeah, that's what Mark was talking about.
Oh, that's the peanut butter and the jam together are goobers. Yes.
Yes.
Wow, look at this. We're really supporting the peanut butter here today. Nice.
Yeah, I agree with
That's what-
Scorpio.
That's why
I
it was
like getting the
nice.
no sugar added because I have blood sugar problems.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Smuckers literally is peanuts and salt. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Doesn't
there
get
you
any
go.
better than that. I like to put it on my keto waffles.
Okay.
Oh, wow. All right. Listeners Made approves of peanut butter night thongs. Okay, good. Well, the thong could be made out of peanut butter, right? And then you could eat it.
So when you have Marisa and Melissa, I believe we have already determined the problem if they do this particular game. How do they deal with peanut butter in their night thongs?
Okay.
I mean,
Have someone
it
eat
could
it,
be it
obviously.
could be a potential. I think that is a good story arc.
Yes.
For
Right. I'm sure. Yeah, Melissa loved that. Probably that you just said that.
She's getting more wine. I guarantee
I
you
know.
that.
She's like, oh, God.
She's gonna have
I
glasses.
finished this bottle already.
She's gonna be double fisting glasses of wine. I'll tell you that. Now.
What, who's fisting who? What?
Double
What's happening?
Hang on.
wine glasses.
We're not doing that yet, Francis. Come on. Save it for night thongs.
Own.
All right. Hey, Michael. Michael just joined us. He says, off topic, but March 2nd, 1984. That's this date. This is Spinal Tap premiered in the USA. All right. Cool.
Oh.
Nice.
How's it not a holiday?
All right. Let's
the
go.
drummers that would be in the parade have all died.
Well,
okay.
and like Spinal Tap, this show does go to 11.
11.
That's right.
Well, why didn't you just Never mind. Yeah. Well, our.
All right. So before we get on, we got more geeky questions. We're going to talk Batman stuff. We got a tangent. We actually are going to make up a story today with these guys. Not night thongs, but a different one.
Yes.
But first, let's talk more about them and their books and everything. Let's start with Mark. All right, Mark. Well, tell them about whatever Well, I guess what's your most recent release? How about that? We'll start with that.
So the most recent release, I had a story, the anchor story in a Hit World anthology that came out in January, titled "You Pay, We Slay," and basically Hit World and Marisa, I'm sure we'll talk to you guys about it too because
She mentioned it.
the
Yes.
Hit World Valkyries. But basically, my story there is the origin story of the main character who will be in a novel later on this year. And she basically is a soldier in Afghanistan and gets pulled back to the States because her sister got kidnapped. And so she goes after the people and finds out that they might be a little demonic. So that was my most recent release. My current project that I'm working on is The Forgotten King with Eldros Legacy. And so basically, here's how I came up with the concept. The Belgariad. So here you have, Belgarian, who became king, right? So advance it 1,000 years. Everybody you know is dead. That's not a sorcerer, right?
Okay.
So what would he do? I mean, that literally, I was having breakfast with Dave Farland, and then that just jumped out. And so he and I talked about it a little bit, and then that was the genesis of this story, The Forgotten King.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Is it? It's going to be a standalone or a series, or
So it's a series, and it's set in the world of Eldros Legacy, where Rob and 3 other authors and I have gotten together to form this world. And we're basically crafting our Marvel Cinematic Universe, where we're starting stories on 5 different continents, and then they will converge for our Avengers moment, and then separate out for the next phase of series, and then come back again for our Throw the Ring and Mount Doom moment. So we have an 8-year plan, and this is Rob's mastermind.
Wow.
that's impressive.
Yeah, well, if you're going to write epic fantasy, you got to do something that's epic, right? And so that's what we started on. The Eldros Legacy. I'm currently working on my work in progress. My work in progress is The Door into Winter, which is my Eldros Legacy book, and it's basically we've got a bad guy, really bad guy, being chased by 4 people into his mountain fortress, and how can they defeat him? There's no exhaust port to drive an X-Wing in or anything like that. There are no easy answers. They have to stand up and they have to fight. And how they get there is obviously a big part of the fun for me. But it's magic and it's swords and it's lots of adventure and action. And that's what we want throughout the Eldros Legacy. And that's our biggest... we're just excited about what this is going to be in the long term. In fact, my latest release is an Eldros Legacy story in Talons and Talismans 2, an anthology we did in October. I had a story in there of one of my characters, or a pair of my characters, pair of brothers in there. And there are also 7 more Eldros Legacy stories in that. There's an Eldros Legacy story coming out in Keen Edge of Valor, which is an anthology coming out at Fantasy. And then there are a bunch of other Eldros Legacy stories popping up here and there. Larry Correa and Casey Azell did a noir fantasy science fiction mashup anthology that's coming out in September. And I have an Eldros Legacy story in that with Edward, who became sort of a fantasy private eye. And that's coming out in September. And that was a lot of fun to write. So we got lots of things going on. We can talk about what we write and all night. Because
all night.
Once you get into this gig, it's not story ideas that are the problem.
It's time.
It's time. Because I helped create this huge, massive world, right? This huge, massive shared world that we hope to ultimately have scores of books, maybe over 100 at some point.
Oh my goodness! Oh my god!
Not just the 5 authors here, but we're bringing in other authors. Like Aaron Rosenberg has a book coming out in April called Deadly Fortune, and he's not one of the 5 main authors. We're bringing in other authors. We're opening it up for other authors to write in. We want something huge, something epic, something deep. Has all the things. I mean, one of the things about the Marvel Universe is that there's all these things going on across the world. There's so much depth of story when you sort of parse it all out. It's not simply the Avengers. There's so much more going on, and we want that kind of feel. We see it in other shared universes too, and that's what we're aiming at. But that's just one huge shared world concept I've got in my head. I have others. I just don't have time to be in another massive shared world project.
Well, this one seems more than enough. So that's amazing, man. This
All you got
really
to do is just take out sleep, take out eating, take out everything. Just take out everything in your life, and you'll have time to get these things done. Come on now.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
When Jester says, because there are 5 authors, the books are coming, and they'll be coming fast.
It will be, yes.
That is awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah, we're excited. There's already 2 novels out in the series, Khyven the Unkillable by Todd Fahnestock, and Seeds of Dominion by Quincy J. Allen. We've got more coming in the next couple of months. We're going to see. Ultimately, we're going to get to a novel or more, book or more a month.
Wow.
Sweet.
That's going to be
that's really exciting. That's really impressive.
No kidding.
So let's just make this very nice. He followed both of you on Twitter. So Mark, I'm going to tell you, I had the same problem last night.
All right,
I did sign up for Rob's email last night. Email us, no problem. And I tried to do yours, but I couldn't. And then I cried because I was so sad.
The tears were flowing. Yeah.
Thanks, listeners, mate. Too appreciate it.
But listeners, they will sign up whenever he can. And he followed both of you guys, so that's great.
Yes.
Really appreciate it.
And thanks, guys. We always
get that fixed. I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah. So thank you, listeners, for bringing that up, actually, because obviously I have my website too. Obviously, we want to know when things are amiss so we can fix them. So that's good to know. And by the way, Melissa says it was a damn good story, Mark, what you were talking about earlier. So there you go. Got some support there. And she also said, geez, walk away for 5 seconds. This is when the thing you came up with, Rob, for her to...
You're welcome, Melissa.
All right, cool. Oh, and also Matt says, find the peanut butter scenes in the Eldros books. Oh, is there a lot of peanut butter scenes? Now I really want to read it.
No, but there could be.
We're going to magically invent peanuts in a world that doesn't have them, and
there you go. Well, if it's magic, you can do it.
Yep, we can get whatever we want.
Let's see here. All right, cool. So again, folks, let me just put these. It's markstallings.com. You can check out all.
And I just hit the email sign up on my website, and
It worked?
as a developer, I really hate this phrase. It worked for me.
Oh.
So if you do have problems, Mark at markstallings.com, and I'll get you on the list.
There you go.
All right, great. There you go. You get to them directly.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then Rob is robhowell.org. Obviously, I'm sure you can both find these guys on Amazon as well, of course, and all their books there on their author pages on Amazon. All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Cool
thank
stuff.
you for your interest.
Thank you
I
for
appreciate you supporting.
having us talk about that.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, Rob is here to help. Okay, good. Nice.
Yeah, it's especially funny coming from that person there because I have recently thrown him under the bus a number of times. How's that fantasy story set in medieval Korea going?
Uh-oh. Is that really thrown under the bus or more pushed in front of?
Right.
Yeah, more pushed in front of. That's my job as publisher is to throw some of these writers under the bus and get them going. Because I'll tell you, there are a ton of talented writers out there that we've been able to work with at Chris Kennedy Publishing and New Mythology Press. We were just at Superstars, Mark and I, and there are a couple hundred authors there, and I didn't find any of them not like I met a ton, but they were all professional. They're all looking to learn. They're all looking to improve their craft. They're all there striving to be better. And, that's what I try to do. And Mark tries to do, this job. You never win by succeeding. You never get over the hump. You win by fighting and keep doing. It's a windmill. You can never be great at this job. You have to keep tilting at that windmill to get better and better. Because once you think you've beaten the windmill, you've failed.
Yeah, you look up and there's another one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
All right. I like the Princess Bride here quote, Melissa. Very nice.
Yeah.
And Jalou says an idea could be peanut villains bringing about peanut allergies to a populace who have never been exposed to them. Okay, sure.
Yeah, and that is a reason we actually have peanut butter at Fantasy, because that's actually a pretty bad allergy.
That is actually, you're right.
Which is incredible, because like when I was a kid, nobody was allergic to peanuts. I mean, everybody had peanut butter. We had kids over, and Mom would make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Maybe you just didn't know they were allergic.
We might have noticed
Over their face.
after eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the playground of, kindergarten. Because, we might have noticed that.
Right. Right. Yeah.
All right, so we got some more geeky topics and games to play, folks. But this is where we like to give a shout out to our Patreons. We really appreciate you guys. Folks, if you would like to support us, you can go to patreon.com/supergeekedup. That's where you can pledge a monthly amount. It can be anything, $1, $2, whatever. If you pledge $3 or more per month, you get access to our after hour show. That's where we do a whole extra geeky content, like 45 minutes to an hour usually after this show ends every Wednesday night. I think these guys are going to stick around for that, so that's awesome. And but we also, if you're at $10 or more per month, you get a special shout out by Francis here every week.
Yes.
So he's going to do that right now.
Yeah, look, a super geeky thank you to our super shout out patrons at $10 a month or more. Look, you guys wrote these really strange books that actually do exist. So Maria and Justin Duran from KLI Brand, thanks for writing How to Avoid Huge Ships, the second edition.
How to avoid huge ships or shits?
Ships.
Okay.
Like
With a P.
with a P. Craig Allen Poole, who knew that you wrote Natural Harvest, a collection of semen-based recipes? That's so weird. Rachel J. I don't know why you wrote this one, but it's images you should not masturbate to. I get it, though. I understand where you're coming from.
I don't know why you would collect that.
I don't know why you
should not.
And definitely don't want to share it, right?
Not really, no.
It's like, these are all the images I tried to masturbate to and it didn't work, so don't do it.
So don't do it. Don't do it. Victor Snyder, this is a valuable book. Thank you for putting this, bringing it to us. Bomb-proofing your horse. Makes sense. You never know when that horse might get into some pretty weird shenanigans. Tammy Anderson, I knew you were a thug. Thank you for the gangster rap coloring book. You make it worthwhile for writing a book like that. Johnny Pappas, of course. I get it. You had to write this book. It happens to everyone. Outwitting squirrels. Totally get it. Squirrels.
I haven't figured that one out.
You got to figure it out sometimes. And Terry Field, you're a genius. I never knew this existed, but natural bust enlargement with total mind power. Of course, that makes total sense that book could exist. Thank you so much. And Zendria, it's been a while, but you're still stripping after 25 years. Oh man, that's all needed. And Jalou, I didn't know this was something we needed as well, but you're right. Eating people is wrong. It's a wonderful tome that I knew that we would all need at some point. And Cethos, this one, I don't know why we didn't have this sooner, but I'm glad you wrote this. How to raise your IQ by eating gifted children. It had to happen eventually, but thank you so much.
It's funny that one book came out and then you have the other one, which is like in the opposite position. It's good that you're supporting both sides of an issue.
Yeah, exactly. It's we have a diverse cast of characters here, but thank you so much, everyone, for supporting Super Geeked Up. I didn't even get to the big book of lesbian horse stories, so one day we'll have to talk about that.
Please don't.
These are real books. These are again real books, apparently, that were published, not by these folk, but
who knew we had so much talented authors in our midst here of our viewers. Again, folks, patreon.com/supergeekedup. Thank you very much for all your support, no matter what you're pledging, and thank you everybody who's watching. Hey, Francis, what can they do if they're watching to help us out here?
If you're watching, you can also click that little $sign at the bottom by the chat room, the chat, and that'll give you a super chat, which will highlight what you're trying to tell us. And it's a one-time fee to just, again, support us in any way, shape, or form, and we do appreciate it. Just click that dollar bill sign.
I wasn't even thinking of that. Thank you for mentioning it. I forgot. I was thinking about, what we like to do. Tell people to smash that bell.
Smash that like button, click that bell. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe so that you too can learn everything you need to know about women that you learned from your tractor. You too can have a book just like that.
Wait. Women you learn from your tractor?
Everything I know about women, I learned from my tractor.
Oh, okay. Yes, of course.
Okay. That explains maintenance issues.
Of course, yeah. Anyway, but yes, for such riveting content like that, you can go ahead and subscribe, and share with a friend.
Yes, if you're watching for the first time, folks, that does help us out. If you like it, subscribe, and all that good stuff helps us find more viewers.
Get those likes up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and everybody likes positive affirmation, and nothing's more positive than subscribing.
Feed our egos. No.
Right. Well, Tammy says, just trying to take care of my homie, G.
More peanut butter. Yeah.
Yes. I need more Skippy. One of the best shout outs in a while, Julie says. There you go. Nice job, Francis.
Oh, yeah, there you go. No problem.
He enjoyed them. Hey, so we talked about these guys' books very briefly, Francis, because it's not about us. We'll talk about the book we're part of. What is that? Oh, there it is. Dragons of a Different Tale. 17 Unusual Dragon Tales. Anthology that came out a couple months ago. Mark Pyle is the creator of that. He's one of the authors and the editor. And he invited Francis and I to each write a story. So, oh my God. I don't know what Rob's laughing about.
Well, I'm laughing because there's a story coming out in Keen Edge of Valor that might have even been better in that. Let's just say the main character at the end of it is staring at the south end of a northbound dragon, and things
occur,
ensue. And after the things that you might expect coming from the south end ensue, he actually, he has a very valorous moment. You'll have to.
Oh, all right.
It's by Mel Todd, who is a fantastic writer.
Could have worked in our book. That book.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's 17 different stories and different kind of dragon stories than you might used to be seeing. But all different genres, all different styles of writing. Francis, A Friend Called Home, right? Is your story?
Oh yeah.
Sci-fi.
Yeah. Even though I guess the sci-fi is not the big thing on there, but it is sci-fi.
Well, it's breaking into 4 parts. Your sci-fi is 1/4.
Sci-fi is definitely, yes.
Yeah. I'm more in the fantasy area. Mine's called Wailing and the Water Dragon. So fun comedy wushu martial arts story.
Nice.
But lots of cool stuff in there. So yeah, there you go. Oh, let me put the link up where you can get that. Books3.com/Dragon's Tale. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, etc. You can get it at paperback or ebook.
Nice.
By the way, folks, if you get that book or Mark or Rob's book, it always helps authors out if you leave a nice rating and review. That helps more people find it. So please do that as well if you get a chance. But even if you just get it, we super appreciate you taking a chance on it.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Thanks. I guess Francis is reading it right now. He's like, this is a good time to read it.
I can't remember what page your story's on.
It's like 230 or 260, maybe something. I don't know.
No.
If only there was a table of contents.
I know.
Francis, why did you just look at that?
Look at the table.
He's like, I'm just going to randomly flip through it until I find it.
I'm surprised he doesn't have your story bookmarked.
Well, yeah. I would just like it if he finally reads my story, because I read his as soon as it came out.
Oh, here it is. Oh, no, that's behind the scenes.
That's yours? Oh, of course you bookmarked yours.
No, it's behind the scenes on yours. I don't have a behind the scenes.
All right. Anyway, let's see. Cass says, hey, Cass, thanks for watching. I sure wish there was a boat full of peanut butter on the back. All right. They always keep making fun of me there it is. There's my thank you. I appreciate that. Because I like that there was a boat on the back cover. I got excited, and they always make fun of me for that now. I like boats, right? Tammy says, oh my God, I looked up cover for Big Book of Lesbian Horror Stories, and someone mocked up a Rainbow Dash and Applejack embrace. Are those My Little Ponies, right?
Yeah, they're My Little Pony characters, yeah. Wow. Well, there you go. Yes. Thank you, Marks. It's a great dragon book. It has all of the dragons in it.
It says Richard Dragon.
Richard Dragon.
It's the Richard Drag. It's the what is it? Richard Dragon of Dragon Books. Dragon book. That's Marks is the one who came up with this idea, and he's the main editor of it. And he also wrote a great story in there with his wife as well.
Yeah.
So there you go, Marks. And we're gonna do another one. We're gonna do another anthology too. Mark says so. Look for that soon. Well, not that soon. Sorry.
Let us know. Mark's entire continent in the Elder's Legacy is dragons, and he might have a tale or two.
I hear a crossover coming.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Matching story tattoos. What is this?
Who's got tattoos?
Do you and I? Do you two? I don't know.
I don't. Wait, there's
you
one.
guys?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, he's got a whole sleeve.
Oh.
Is that dragons? Is that a dragon?
Dragon.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Oh my God. That's amazing. I am tattooless.
I have tattoos.
Me too.
Oh.
That's true. You cannot have enough dragons. I agree,
No.
Matt. Well
It's
said.
never enough.
And it's never too late. Just pick a good artist.
Yeah. Oh, to get well.
He meant about tattoos.
Bit of
Yeah.
dragon.
Never too late to have more dragons.
Yeah.
It is after the first one eats you. I mean,
Oh, that's true. No, that's a really good point.
I don't know what Melissa's agreeing with. Maybe tattoos or dragons, but maybe both.
Sure.
All right, folks. Let's hear. Tammy did some refaces, actually, of these guys. You want to tell them what this is if they don't know?
Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. Reface is an app that you can get on your phone where you can pretty much take your face off and put it onto any actor, television show, poster, what you name it. You can be that actor. You can be John Travolta or Nicolas Cage. Though that's never happened, really.
No, we should get a face-off reface for face-off.
Face off for Reese. Yeah, exactly. But I guess we have some refaces here.
The first one is actually of me, but it's Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. She always kind of does it on topic of what we've been talking about.
Thank you.
So here's me as Jessica Rabbit.
Let's see. Hello.
Oh, look how sexy that is.
Geez. Look at you with your fancy
He
hair.
just got drawn worse.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is the best I've seen her. This is spider pigs all over this. All right, hang on. Let me get the next one up. This is Rob Bilbo, she says.
Oh my. Yeah, look at that.
I can't. Dang it! I didn't see it. I don't see it.
Can you see it now?
Nope.
Bring your StreamYard screen. Are you on StreamYard? You must be because you're talking to us.
Let's see here.
Oh, I guess it's not working for him. All right, well, we'll show it to you later.
It is impressive.
Yeah.
It looks real good, actually. Yeah. Nice,
Dang
nice mustache too.
Especially with the glasses, yeah.
Yeah, with the glasses. That really fits.
All right, who do we got here? Staring at Jessica Rabbit.
Oh no,
that's you, Francis. That's you,
me.
right?
That's Spock. Yeah. I mean,
Why is Spock checking out girls?
Oh come on.
Hey, Ponfar,
Yeah.
Well, if he's in Ponfar, sure. This is Marcus Theoden.
Nice.
Oh my God. The must though.
I'm gonna have to, man. I wish StreamYard was showing me this.
Here, give me a second. I'll screen grab it for you, Rob.
We'll send it your way.
Yeah.
You want me to put it back up? His?
Yeah. Post it on Twitter.
Here's his again if you want to see that.
That's awesome. Oh, here, give me this.
Here you go. I'll let you scream. Yeah, because Rob's got to see this, of course. Thanks again, Tammy. Tammy does awesome with this, and she does it like while the show's going on too.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's impressive.
It's impressive.
And scary too.
And I'm pretty sure I know why I have the problem with StreamYard. I use Firefox, and StreamYard doesn't always get along with Firefox.
Yeah.
Really?
I use
And then-
Firefox well, but it seems okay. Oh,
Is
what
this you?
that?
Oh, that's me.
No, that's me. If the
Peanut butter.
You're the girl. You're the girl.
I'm the girl.
guy.
I'm the girl.
What is going on?
It's a peanut butter commercial, I guess. Or I don't know what it is. Maybe not because it just says
Oh, it
peanut
is a
butter.
peanut butter commercial. Yeah,
But it just says peanut butter.
Yeah.
Maybe because they're about to introduce a better brand, right? Because this is the crappy brand.
Maybe he's chocolate and she's peanut butter, and it's the two things.
Oh, is he carrying chocolate?
I don't know. I think
Yeah,
so.
that's how they came up
that was
with-
the commercial. It's like the Reese's peanut butter cup kind of a thing.
Yeah, he's holding a bar of
Oh,
chocolate.
so you and I are the reason Reese's peanut butter cups exist.
It makes sense. I mean, it just makes sense. Just makes sense.
Here, actually, I want to do this, Francis. I want to let me start it again. We're gonna dub some dialogue for this. All right.
Okay.
Ready? Here we go.
All right. Oh man, do I love this struggle?
Oh my goodness! You got peanut butter on my breasts. All right, that was quick.
On your breasts.
That's where she's holding it. Look, I don't know.
That's
all right. That's enough of that.
Two things. It's four things that go great together.
Peanut butter, chocolate, and boobs.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm in favor.
See, there you go. I got one so far.
Reese's, you got peanut butter on my chocolate. Oh, that was right. That was the line.
That's the one.
Right. After they tried, you got peanut butter on my boobs, and then they decided to say you got peanut butter on my chocolate.
Apparently, there's parts of the world where they see Reese's instead of Reese's.
Oh well, it depends. Excuse me. It's Reese's Pieces, but it's Reese's peanut butter cups. That's how I always say it. No, it is. That's how I've always said it.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I
think it's different. It depends probably where you're from too. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
But I always say Reese's peanut butter cups if it's that version. Did you get that screen grab for him?
Yeah. Yes.
Did you get to see it?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right.
The Rohirrim is pretty fun there. Thank you, Tammy.
Yes, thank you very much, Tammy.
That's awesome.
You're the best.
All right, let's go on to our next super geeky question. Then we're going to do our last game, Tangent Tales, after that. So the Batman comes out this week.
It was good.
The Batman, yes.
Oh shit, you got the special advanced screening, didn't you,
last night,
Francis?
Yeah.
Did you enjoyed it?
It's a good Blade Runner.
Wait a minute, you hate Blade Runner. You fucking loathe Blade Runner.
No,
I
but here's
love
the thing.
Blade Runner.
Well, I'm going to say something terrible and controversial, but I found Blade Runner rather boring. but
noted.
He's like, now I'm leaving.
But I think I saw the theatrical cut, which is apparently the not.
No, listen, you're not going to like Blade Runner. Just stop it. You're not going to like it. Just admit it. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, it's noir. It's basically Maltese Falcon kind of thing. It's just a different version of it.
Yeah, so don't expect a lot of action in this Batman. It is a noir. It is a detective story. It is very much a slow, methodical, getting all the clues, figuring out, what's going on type of movie. So if you can do that for 3 hours, the Batman.
No, it's not fucking 3 hours long.
It's 3 hours long.
Good for Jesus Christ. Nobody can make a fucking short movie anymore.
Oh no, it doesn't exist.
Well, I mean, back in the 60s, one of my favorite movies of all time is Spartacus.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a girlfriend in college, and she got me tickets to the actual showing at the Cinema 70 there in Denver. Oh. And it had an intermission. There was a 20-minute intermission in the middle of this enormously long movie. And so here's the challenge, especially with the vid. We're used to watching shows at home, right?
Yes.
So we can pause it and go use the restroom, get popcorn, whatever we want. And if people want us to go back to the movie, if these movie production places want us to go back to the theater, they got to give us a freaking break. Because I shouldn't be looking on the internet of the specific point in time of Endgame when, the Black Widow makes a sandwich. That's when you need to run to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, those things that tell you the best time to go to the bathroom, right?
Yeah, they have apps for that, right?
Dan, I loved it when she made a sandwich. That was my favorite moment.
Intermission time, right? Just throw 20 minutes in. Let me go use the restroom, get some more.
You know what was cool?
Session, and then come back.
I saw in December before the West Side Story remake came out, they put the original back in theaters. Sorry, I froze. I saw the original West Side Story in theaters in December, and they had an intermission because that's the way it was when they originally showed it. And I was like, oh, that's really cool.
This one needs one. It's 2 hours and 56 minutes long, according to the Googles. And it's a really long movie. Like you feel it. I mean, I didn't feel it. I actually didn't feel the 3 hours, but
then it worked for you. Yeah, it worked really well.
But there were people in the audience who were like, "Look, there was an hour left in the movie, and they're checking their phones, and they're like, oh my god, is this still going on?" I'm like, yeah, there's.
So I will say, you made me because you know, I did not want to see this movie. I thought it looked like shit from the trailers. I thought it looked too dark. But the fact that you just said it's actually a detective story makes me intrigued because we haven't really seen that with Batman, right?
It's very detective.
Here's the thing I love about it is that it's not another frickin' origin story.
No origin,
right?
none.
We've had 6 of those so far. We don't need another one. Just give me a story.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, so we don't get to see his parents die in Crime Alley?
No,
Okay,
they fake you out at the beginning thinking you're going to see it, and they don't. They don't show it. It's a
Great.
completely different
I don't
thing.
want to see it.
Yeah, we don't need to see that anymore.
We know the story. I mean, I'm not a huge Batman fan, but even I know the origin story and stuff like that. 'Cause like Mark said, you know, if you watch one of those 5 or 6 movies, you kind of seen all of them, to be honest.
All of them.
Oh,
And
Anyway.
no, I'm much more interested in seeing a detective story where he's, you know, where it's less about the big spectacle of special effects and more about the characters and the challenges and you know, the story arc. So
this is it. This is it for you, because I was surprised how little spectacle, how little. I mean, there's action. There's like big action set pieces. Don't get me wrong, but they're few and far between. It's a lot of, again,
More story.
Yeah. more story. Yeah.
I'm fine.
All right, so I'm going to share some comments, and I'm actually going to get to the question because we never actually got to the question.
Sorry.
Sorry.
That's fine. First off, Tammy says Francis on the Batman. It's no Alita Battle Angel.
Look, I love Alita Battle Angel.
Nothing's that, according to Francis. Drive-ins are making a comeback, Matt says. They need to bring back the "Let's Go to the Lobby" song.
yes, absolutely.
Great song.
I like this from Marks. Humans during the pandemic have evolved smaller bladders, so I agree we need the bathroom break for these long movies.
Yeah. You will feel it if you don't.
Smart dude.
Well, and I'm all about extended movies. I mean, like the Lord of the Rings. Come on, that was fantastic. And I did the, 14 hours in the movie theater extended marathon.
That was brilliant.
It was amazing. But still, those are bladder busters.
Oh God, yeah.
Well, Acroius, thank you for watching. He's got to head out. Yes, of course. Ladyface up in Wilson. We will do our best.
We'll do it. Yeah.
Thanks for watching, man.
I'll give you my Wilson impression.
Oh, beautiful.
Rita Gregg is just tuned in. It says, "Hey, sorry I was late to the party." No problem.
We waited for you.
Yeah.
Wait, watched last week, I think, from our previous guest, right? I think that's how they maybe came about.
Yes, I think so.
From Art of the Roll. All right, cool. Thanks for coming back and watching. Hey, we've got plenty of show to go, so no worries. Anyway, the question is, who is your favorite Batman actor, and who are your other favorite actors from the Batman movies or shows? So they can be live action shows, animated shows, whatever you want to talk about. All right, good. I got it right. Thank you, Rena. Yes, thank you. Hey, that's great. I love it when people actually find us from another show, but keep on tuning in.
Yeah.
You rock. All right, Rob. Let's go around first with Batman actors. I guess then we'll go to other ones. Who's your favorite Batman actor, Rob?
Oddly, it's probably the odd one here, Michael Keaton. I actually think,
You're not going to be out at all. I don't think. Many people say that.
I love comedians in serious roles when they get a chance to sort of tone down the manic that he was in other things, and I thought he was really strong as that actor.
Surprisingly so. Yes.
Yeah, he was great. I mean, Michael Keaton's awesome, and excited to see him in the Flash movie coming out later this year. He's going to be playing Batman, one of the Batmen who's going to be in that movie.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, they're doing a multiverse or Flashpoint type thing.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Tammy got it right. There's another feature to the Michael Keaton one. Yeah,
and Batman Returns, Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman.
Yeah.
Rena says Val Kilmer from Batman Forever.
I gotta go
thanks,
Christian Bale.
Thanks, Rena. I'm glad you enjoy our show.
I liked him. I mean, he's a very physical actor. He had just the right amount of moody broody and kind of, I loved his Bruce Wayne Playboy persona.
You said
he was very good as Bruce Wayne, I think. Yes.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton and Christian Bale. Melissa's got both of your choices there, guys.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Another choice for Michelle Pfeiffer as the best Catwoman for Rena.
Can't argue with that.
Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt is great. Yeah. Michael Keaton, another from Kathy there. A lot of Michael Keaton. Keaton in the animated series, love the Art Deco. So I gotta say, if you're really, I don't know, friends, you might agree, maybe not, but Kevin Conroy. Is the best Batman from the. Well, not from animated series, Justice League, from the video games, Batman.
I mean, he
the Arkham
technically
games.
He technically played Batman in the
Crisis on Infinite Earths
Crisis on Infinite Earths,
crossover on the CW shows.
Yeah.
Yes. Like nobody does Batman like him, man. If I'm picking live action, even though I love Keaton, honest, and I'm maybe the only one, but I actually love what Ben Affleck did as I thought he was awesome.
He did a solid job. He really did. I mean,
I thought he was great as Bruce Wayne and Batman. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he was a solid Batman. He had the right amount of grit, and some of his one-liners. I love that in Justice League. So, what's your superpower? I'm rich.
I'm rich.
Yeah.
That is the superpower. Holy cow!
Yeah, good. All right. Yeah, I think so. And we'll get to see him as well, though, right? In The Flash, I think he and Keaton, right, are both playing versions of Batman, I believe, in the Flash movie.
Yeah.
Good old, yes, Adam West. Good. I'm glad we got him in there from the 60s, of course, Batman show.
Pow!
Wham!
And Batgirl is the profile picture.
Von Craig there as his logo, yes. Let's see here. Okay, I think she meant Kevin Conroy, but Kevin Costner's cool too. Let's see him play Batman.
I want to see him play a British Batman. That'd be amazing.
I knew you were going to say that. Fine, I want to see Sean Connery play Russian Batman.
A Russian Batman, yeah.
Well,
Wait, hey, Francis, tell us how the Russian Sean Connery sounds like.
Yes, I'm Russian. We were going to use the Red October. That's his Russian accent. That's his Russian accent.
Yes. It is his Russian accent.
I just watched it again. It totally is.
Oh, man.
Let's see here. I'm going to make sure I don't miss anybody here. Batman animated series is the best. Kevin Conroy again. All right, good. We got lots of different. Oh, hang on. Johnny says my new favorite is. Oh, so he must have saw the Batman as well. So Robert Pattinson, who plays the Batman. So that's his new favorite. Hang on. So I missed. Let's see. The best place for a pee break in the Batman is the church funeral scene. As soon as Bruce Wayne enters the church, run to the bathroom.
Thank you, Johnny. I love you, man.
That's about halfway through, actually. Yeah, that's about right.
You think that's a good spot? Yeah.
That's a good spot. Yeah.
Okay, good.
This show is educational.
Because I actually don't look up anything in advance because I don't want any spoilers. So I have to kind of just guess.
No, I look up bathroom. All you have to do is look up bathroom break, and then
they don't give you any spoilers.
Like all I knew was sandwich.
Good.
As soon as Black Widow had a sandwich, go.
All right, that's good to know. Yeah, because I always have to just guess, and because I'm always like, no, I don't think this is quite right, and then I make a lot of false starts, then I finally just go. Let's see here. Oh, who did Tammy dress up as? Like Rajesh? Who's that? I thought she meant Ra's al Ghul at first, but as a classic comic Catwoman with 3 cork. I don't know. Who's Rajesh? Anybody know? Is that from Batman? I don't know that character. All right, tell me more, Tammy. Oh, good. Hey, Rena. Look, all right, Rena, you're also, because you said show's fun and you like Ben Affleck as Batman.
You're now officially a
Super Gooper. Yeah. Super Gooper. That's our fans. Julie Newmar, I think she was great as Catwoman too. I actually I think I might like Lee Merriweather out of the first 3 the best. I think they were all good though from the original show. Rich, the ultimate superpower. That's right. Tammy's daughter likes Adam West. Oh, that's interesting because she's a teenager. That's cool to see that she likes the old school.
I love the old school stuff, but yeah.
No worries, Rena. Kevin Costner is just as good. I mean, he plays Superman's dad, so
So there, he's in the DC universe.
Even though he thinks Superman shouldn't save him and he should just die. Yeah. That's real smart.
Yeah, Clark, don't let anyone know your secret. Just let him die. It's okay. As long as you keep your secret, it's fine, son.
So, one jester, thank God someone else. Well, this is my view of movies in general. I've gone too dark. Some DC has gone too dark. I agree with you. Recast Batman with Chris Pratt as the Batman, Tom Holland.
No.
Well, that would take it right back to the campaign.
Batman and Robin.
Yeah, I got
George Clooney and
Chris O'Donnell.
But there are movies like Shazam, which I enjoyed, which are more lighthearted DC
that
shows.
Was great, and I think that Shazam is actually one of the best DC movies made.
I agree. Yeah. I want more like that. I want more like lighthearted.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be all moody broody. Though Batman needs to be moody broody because if you read the comics, I mean, he's a dark dude.
Yeah. Oh, look what Tammy made sure I got it in today, right? They always want me to get my accent in. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
No. You want the Mario as the Italian Batman.
God.
There you go. There you go.
I need to ask Tammy a question. Side note here. Tammy, what's your SCA name?
Oh, Society of Creative Anachronism?
Yeah, because she looks like she's got some fantastic garb there. I'm Rodri, by the way, of Callantier in the SCA. That might be why Rodri212 is my Twitter name.
Nice. Actually, I don't know if she's in the SCA. So tell us, Tammy, because she does a ton of cosplay design. She does that all the time.
Looks very
sorry, you're looking.
SCA-ish.
Cool, yeah. Let's see here. Chef Boyardee. Oh boy, Italian Joker. All right. I don't even Martha's here. Martha's the one I do it for.
She was here earlier, but
yeah.
No.
Marx wants to see Jensen Ackles from Supernatural as Batman. Tom Holland could be Robin. Oh, another Tom Holland Robin. All right, interesting.
He's not the only actor.
Yeah, but he's the plucky sidekick.
Yeah.
I could see Jensen Ackles doing Batman. Actually, I could see that. I would watch that. Let's see here. Adam West played it so very, very cool. One jester says, this was something we were doing. Okay, good. I'm glad we made you laugh. Best Joker, Heath Ledger. I'll agree with that.
I agree.
Yeah, he's the best other character. Your other one, to me, it's got.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that. Is that your favorite? Although Mark Hamill is also an amazing Joker from the animated and video games. Oh, Big Bang Theory, Rajesh Guthrapali. That's who Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. Tammy mentioned it too here, but thank you, Michael and Tammy. So yeah, who are our other? Oh, so not this C, but the SC letter CA. Rob, you want to just tell them briefly what that is?
SCA, Society for Creative Anachronism. It's a group that does medieval reenactment across the United States and frankly across the world.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. She's not in that.
Okay. Gotcha. Well,
all right.
That's a hell of a cosplay there, Tammy. You did a great job on it.
All right. But so save Martha. Yep. So for Batman, I guess, right? But
yeah, I don't
know. Yeah. Martha is here. Okay, good, Martha. Look at this. Greg's here. He was one of our guests last week from.
Yeah.
Thanks, Greg, for tuning back in. We really appreciate it. By the way, he said those guys really they do the show Thursday, so tomorrow.
They do it too early though. I'm at work when they do it. I actually tried to catch it.
Oh, Greg, you got to change your time. It's not convenient for Francis.
I was just saying. I wish I could catch it because I'm unfortunately at work though. So, but I tried. I did catch class a little bit at the end last week. So it's a fun show. Good job, Greg.
And Art of the Roll podcast, by the way, folks, is what it's called, Art of the Roll. And we had two of his players on that, and we're going to get other people on soon too.
You don't have to compete with Critical Role, Greg. You're fine as you are.
Yeah, I'll watch Art of the Roll over Critical Role. There you go. All right, let's see here. Oh, Rena, you reminded him to tune in. Good job, Rena.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's his wife. That's right.
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you, Rena. You're great. All right, let's see here. All right, so Mark, who are some of your other, I guess, then actors you like from the Batman stuff?
So if we're talking about villains, Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh, as Two-Face?
I thought he did a fantastic job. My heartburn with the movie is you can't have Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey at the same time. I don't know why they got into this. We got to have two villains for every movie. I mean, just because both of those guys are so powerful and type A type actors. I mean, they're just larger than life. And I just really like Tommy Lee Jones. I mean, obviously Heath Ledger as the Joker. I mean, his performance was fantastic. And then I really like Liam Neeson, as Ra's al Ghul.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like I'm your buddy, but I got a knife and I'm gonna stick it in you.
Yeah,
Liam Neeson's always great. Yeah. He does. He has a particular set of skills in that movie too. Serena agrees with you with Tommy Lee Jones. And thank you, Rena. That's very kind of you. Not that one. Sorry. That's fine too. We have a great show.
Hey, Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah. He's such a great actor.
Oh, yeah.
He is.
She also likes Liam Neeson, the TLJ. Tommy Lee Jones, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
These acronyms, I love them, Francis.
The last great choice. There you go.
What, DeVito? There you go, Danny DeVito.
Well, I mean, even if you go back to, that era, you got Danny DeVito, you got the Joker, for Jim Nicholas.
Jack Nicholson. Not Nicholson.
Yeah.
So that his campy Joker, I mean, was fantastic. Soundtrack by Prince really set it all off. I mean, it's all in all, it was a surprisingly awesome movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Tammy's older daughter, Uma Thurman, has a Uma Thurman Poison Ivy costume she made for her. Nice.
That's cool. Very nice.
Greg says, "Wait, no one is better than Mr. Freeze."
Everybody chill. Nice to meet you. Yeah, great.
I tried rewatching that again the other day, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's just as bad as I remember."
Bad credit card. He has a bad credit. He goes and he doesn't leave the Batcave without it.
Of course. Why would you? So, however, my choice, and the best thing about that particular movie, but he's in all the first 4 Batman movies. I never know how to say his last name, but it's Alfred Gough or Gough. It's Goughh. He plays Alfred, not Alfred, Michael Gough or Gough. He plays Alfred in those first 4 movies. And he's my favorite Alfred of all time. I think he's awesome. And in Batman and Robin, he actually has a really touching story because they think he's dying. And there's some really tender stuff between Bruce and Alfred there. And he's great in all 4 movies. So he's like one of my all-time favorite actors in Batman stuff. What do you got?
Greg has an important actor to mention. Yeah.
The shark that got hit by shark repellent from the Batman belt.
Some days you can't get rid of a bomb. Is that the same?
And
in the 60s movies, right? One of the 60s.
Yes, I think so.
I think.
True story. I believe that shark's grandson was left shark in the Super Bowl.
And his great grandson is Baby Shark from the
All right, Rena likes Alfred as well. What do you, Francis? Who else do you like? And what kind of actors?
This is gonna sound weird, but I love Burgess Meredith as the Penguin.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh man, the cigarello or whatever it is now, just the whole visage of the Penguin in the 60s Batman is amazing. I just love that.
Well, you know what? All those actors were so good in the 60s show.
Yeah. What's his face? Who played the Joker wouldn't shave off his mustache.
Cesar Romero.
Romero would just have to paint over his mustache. I mean, that's amazing.
That's right. I forgot about that. Why can't I think of his name? From the Christian Bale ones, I think he means Michael Caine, right? Michael Caine.
That's
Alfred.
Michael Caine, the British guy. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He's a great Alfred. Wonderful Alfred.
Yeah, I still prefer the Alfred I like, but Michael Caine, of course, is always good. Let's see here. I'm trying to think if I missed any. Batman versus Predator, he mentions a good crossover comic.
Mm-hmm. And good fan film, if you ever watched that.
Kaz says, the animated series Mr. Freeze is my favorite. Love his costume and voice. That is a good Mr. Freeze.
Yeah. It won like an Emmy or something like that. Like it won some type of award.
Batman the Animated Series?
Yeah, that one episode specifically. Because
with Mr. Freeze?
Yeah, because it was, I think, before it. I think that's his one. I believe that's his one and only episode. And then when they redo the animated series, he's back again. But yeah, apparently it's very, very, very good.
King Tut from the '66 Batman.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Animated series. We got Burgess Meredith as NPC's Romero. There you go. Agreeing with you. Mm-hmm. The original series Rogues Gallery was amazing. One Jester agrees. So Alicia Silverstone was near the height of her fame. Yeah, unfortunately, she was in a terrible movie there, Batman and Robin. Frank Gorshin was fun as the Riddler. I agree. And the original series.
This is like the second time you brought this up, Tammy. I love it.
Sorry, I meant to share and I missed it. I'm sure it's going to go on Twitter now. Way back when a fan took a picture of Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn and put my face on her body. So it's kind of like a reface in a way, but before reface existed. So I don't have it handy, but listeners made or someone I'm sure will tweet it out. So if you look at the Super Geeked Up Twitter, I'm sure he'll tag that or something.
Yeah, well, this review with Twitter has both of their Twitter handles on it. So if you want to go ahead and send that picture out there, their handles are on that. So.
Oh yeah, you can send it to Robin and Mark, and I'm sure they'll be horrified as most guests are.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh shit, Kaylee Cuoco did play Harley Quinn, right? In something in the one of the
I
animated.
think it was the voice in the animated. In the
wait, is she the current Harley show?
Yeah, she might be actually. I think you're right. Yeah.
Oh, Johnny, you know you love it, Johnny. You're not going to be able to not look. This is what he says.
Well, I get you. I understand.
Oh, you do have Margot Robbie reface. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the animated one on HBO. Okay, good. All right, cool. Any other ones you guys want to throw in there that we can get to? Any other bat people? All right. That's fine. We got good ones.
Yeah, we good. We covered the gamut.
Yes. Oh, who's John Aston?
Oh yeah, he did do the Riddler once. John Aston played Addams Family. He was the husband. He's also Sean Astin's probable dad.
Oh,
You say probable dad?
Yeah, they're not actually sure, as I recall. I can't. I think that's what I remember. But Sean Astin, who played
Gomez
Sam,
Addams.
just to get back to Tolkien.
Lord of the Rings, yeah. Okay, so when was he the Riddler? Was that on the 60s show?
He's in 2 episodes of the 60s Batman series.
Interesting. I did not know someone else played it.
Pre-Frank Gorshin, I guess.
Oh, very interesting. Cool. Thanks for the information, one Jester and Cass. All right, there we go. It is time to do our last game of the night. Francis, what are we doing?
All right, it is called Tangent Tales. It's where I'm going to start a geeky story, and I'm going to pass it around to the others to continue the story in whatever zany way they want. And as we keep passing the story along, we'll just keep doing it until someone decides, you know what, that's it, we're over, we're done. Can't do it anymore.
Well, ideally, bring the story to a close. That's what we try to do. But
hopefully with a close.
But if you see, once we've all gone once, anybody can wrap it up if they see a good time to do that.
Right. And I started because I guess just because I do it.
I agree, Tammy. Johnny is sexy. That picture you have of him. You know, the Katy Perry picture.
Katy Perry one, yeah.
All right. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
All right. All right. The night was cold and wet in Gotham, making it feel a lot like Hawaii because apparently that's the wettest state in the country. I looked it up. A lone figure stood atop a grotesque, eyeing his chaotic city. He could smell the sticky stench of crime. I'm sorry, sir?
Scooby-Doo.
Sorry, I was eating a sandwich. Alfred, I'm going to check on Catwoman. I haven't heard from her. She might be in trouble. Very good, sir. Jumping from his perch, he glides down the many landmarks of Gotham, the Navy Pier, the Field Museum, and the Art Institute of Chicago. Batman scanned the area and saw Selena below. With the grace of a ballerina, he landed in a basketball court where Catwoman was humiliating these fellow youths with her mad basketball skills. Batman could see the sheer embarrassment on Benjamin Bratt's face. He says, "Hey," Batman called out, "aren't you the famed actor Benjamin Bratt?" And I will push it off to Mark.
Why, yes, I am. Are you the famed crime fighter Batman? Well, of course. Can I borrow your opponent here for a moment? I just wanted to check in on her. So Catwoman smiles at the crew that she'd been playing basketball with and saunters, strutting, all eyes collected as she walked up to Batman and hooked her finger in the cowl of his cape and pulled him closer, Jeff.
And she said, want to go one-on-one? And Batman was like, "Oh, yeah, I've been waiting to hear that." And then she says, "All right, great." And she shoved the basketball in his chest. "Let's do it." And Batman got very sad. He's like, "Oh, that's not what I thought you meant." And so they play. Oh, that's right. Benjamin Bratt's there too, right? I forgot.
Benjamin Bratt is, yeah.
So they played one-on-one, and of course, Batman's really good, but he's not very good at basketball, we find out. And Catwoman's like running all around him and scoring and just really making him look bad. And while that's happening, Benjamin Bratt's cheering Catwoman on. Wow, you're so great. You're awesome. And she's like, thanks. I loved you in Miss Congeniality. But then someone came to Batman's aid. They swooped down out of nowhere, and it was a huge shock. Rob?
It was the Joker coming down to say hi to everyone because there'd not been enough humor in this particular game, nor enough bloodshed. So the Joker decided to add both of these things. He sliced off Benjamin Bratt's head, enough of miscongeniality, and handed it to Batman and say, maybe you can play a better game of basketball using this. It seems like a perfect thing to play horse with Catwoman. And then Joker strolls off, dropping a flick of blood here and a flick of blood there. My job's done here, Francis.
Wow.
Oh, God, that's the darkest it's ever gotten.
Wow, we went from almost erotic to that.
Yeah, it was a fun basketball erotica right for a minute. And then
Batman, understanding now what the Joker meant and what he wanted, pulls on Benjamin Bratt's chin to make him talk and says, well, Catwoman, I think it's time for me to go. But it was really fun playing basketball with you, as he does a little layup and shoots and gets the basket with Benjamin Bratt's head in it. And as he flies off, taking away from the Catwoman. She gets a call from Alfred, panicking, just worried to death that something is going wrong at his home. He's scrambling for something, but Batman can't understand it. And he says, Alfred, what the hell's the problem? Okay, Mark, what's the problem?
Sir, the sewage has backed up, and it's flooding the Batcave. So Batman, in a panic, points at Catwoman to say, go after the Joker. I've got some shit to take care of. And we're out.
all right, that's the end. I've got some shit to take care of.
Oh, crap.
What?
I did want to. I forgot about the cheese and the meat. Sorry, Greg.
Oh, that's right. Last week, meat on meat action.
And cheese. A lot of cheese. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, I'm sorry. If I'd have known that, I'd have had the Joker eating a Slim Jim as he ripped Brad's head off. I could have done that.
Ooh, yeah.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
We'll have to remember that for next time.
Yeah.
Right.
By the way, Jester, I did see this. This was a good idea, but I think we gotta do night thongs with those two. So.
Oh yeah.
Night thongs, yes.
I mean, technically, it is a cliffhanger. I gotta take care of some shit if we really want to.
That's true.
Yeah, I was gonna if he hadn't ended it there, I would have had Mario come in because who else, right?
Oh yeah, because he's a plumber, of course.
Yes, I'm a Mario. I will take care of your shit. Of course, she struts. She's Catwoman. One jester said. Melissa needs more wine with a straw during this segment.
Well, luckily, yeah, it's mild in comparison to night thongs, but yeah.
He did share the Jeffrey Quinn picture. I just retweeted it, folks. If you'd like to look at that.
Good boy. Well,
Sportmaster doesn't show up. Mark said.
Oh,
is that a real character? I believe anything in DC. Like there's a character, so I would believe it. Glad you. Thank you, Reen. I'm glad you mentioned you like my miscongeniality. I love that movie. Obviously, by the way, this basketball game was happening on April 25th.
Of course.
Because it's the perfect date.
Perfect day, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, one jester, that's all Rob. Just blame him for ruining the show.
I know. Poor Benjamin Bratt. I know he did.
Oh, I wish. We should have had the Harlem Globetrotters showed up with Scooby and Shaggy because it's basketball.
Of course.
A little catnip. All right. Oh, Alfred should have been out of peanut butter.
Well,
that would have been a good crisis.
That's what backed up the sewage.
Yes.
All that cheese.
All that shit.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Kathy. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
One.
Oh yes, last week, right? We did Diaper Defender Man. That's what we did last week with Greg and company.
Oh man.
Oh, Melissa said, "Oh, bring it." Okay, she's ready for night thongs. All right, good. Oh, hey, this is our favorite song, right, from Top Gun?
Yeah,
Francis.
Playing with the
boys.
Here's the funny thing about Melissa. Melissa will come on and she will look this sweet, innocent, lovely lady, sweet, nice, talks quiet. Oh no. You can't go too far with her.
Oh.
You're welcome, Melissa.
Oh boy. All right.
All right.
All right. The training wheels will be taken off then.
Yeah, I'll warn you now. She was in the military, so.
Is in the military.
Oh, my innocent camouflage is strong.
Yeah, that is true story right there.
One jester says, "Don't let her fool you."
Yep.
Oh, Sportmaster was on Stargirl recently, Scorpio says. And one jester tells us from Wiki, a supervillain appearing in American comic books, okay, DC, he's usually depicted as a criminal who uses sports-themed weapons and gadgets to commit crimes.
Who wins, Sportsmaster or Rainbow Girl?
I don't know. I'm just trying to imagine. What does he do? Like, he uses tennis rackets? He's using, like, golf balls?
Captain Boomerang?
Well, at least Captain Boomerang has funny boomerang.
But a boomerang's a weapon. Well, actually, a lot of sports things can be weapons. Actually, true. Like bats and golf clubs and stuff.
Cricket bat.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Shaun of the Dead style.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she was in the Air Force. Thank you for your service, Melissa. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Tammy also, she asked, because Tammy was in both the Navy and the Army.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness.
Oh, Mark says the animated show Young Justice has a good version of Sportsmaster as well.
Nice.
All we need is a Space Force person, and we have the entire...
Kevin Eikenberry. Kevin Eikenberry is in Space Force.
Well, he's a contractor for...
Yeah, well, okay. I thought he had actually
no,
transferred.
he was in the Army. No, he retired.
I thought he transferred.
Nope. He's a contractor. He basically teaches them how to find their ass with both hands.
All right. So we're still searching for a Space Force then, person.
Yeah.
But he would know.
Yeah. And then we'll have it all. Yeah.
So, all right, folks, there you go. That was Tangent Tales. Thanks, guys, for participating. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that, folks.
You're welcome.
And we are going to do after hours right after this show, folks. So if you are a Patreon supporter at $3 or more per month, you can watch that with these guys to join us. More geeky shenanigans, patreon.com/supergeekedup. On that homepage there, I will put a post up a few minutes after the show ends, and you can watch the show there. But let's give some links out again to these guys. So, Mark, again, where can they find you? Either online, on socials, all that stuff.
I'm on Facebook. I'm markstallings.com, my website. I have a Patreon. You can feel free to join. So
awesome.
And a mailing list.
I do have a mailing list, and it worked for me.
That works for him, which is good because he runs the mailing list.
Actually, I don't. We have
okay. I guess he doesn't. That's nice. Yeah, well, I wish I had someone. I had somebody to do that for me. Cool. Rob.
RobHowell.org is my main website. You can find me on Twitter at Rodri2112. You can also find me on Facebook. I also am part of a podcast, dudesinhyperspace.com. We talk about writing and then whatever geeky thing or sports thing, because we're both big sports fans. We're all big sports fans too.
You talk about Sportsmaster?
Not so much Sportsmaster. We're big football fans, and lots of sports talk on our shows because while we're all writers, we're all science fiction writers in the Four Horsemen universe, and Kevin Steverson is on there, is created the salvage title universe that Melissa just put out a novel in, and Ian's written a bunch of stuff too. We love sports. We're big football fans, baseball fans. But Ian's a big NASCAR fan. I'm into Premier League soccer too. So we talk about whatever comes up to us. You can find us at sharkflight.com/dudes, and also on the Believe.com, but the Believe Podcast Network, BLEAV.com podcast network. And then, Warball. That's something that Ian invented for one of his books. And then the Eldros Legacy, eldroslegacy.com. You can find Mark, you can find me, you can find Todd, Quincy, and Marie Whitaker, who we haven't mentioned yet, the fifth founder. Eldroslegacy.com. That's where you can find all the stuff about that going on there.
And there you go. I love how the fellow authors here are helping you guys out. That's awesome. Great. And they both have awesome books on Amazon. Great. All right. Very good. Francis, where can they find you when you're not here?
Well, I'm not here? Oh, no, when I'm not here.
When you're not here. You are here. You are present.
Yeah, go to sinceresarcasm.net. It's a website that has my show on it, Online Fan Simulator.
Sorry. It's like the best description ever. It's a website. Has my show on it.
Place. It's a web address that holds a website on there that holds a radio.
It might, in fact, be a URL.
A URL. It has a internet radio show called Online Fan Simulator. Go check that out. I have a new episode coming soon.
All right.
About universe and everything in between, I see.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, there you go. He just went. Supergeekedup.com, folks, is the site for all the stuff we do. Besides this show, I have my Super Knocked Up action comedy superhero series, and that's a web series, and also I'm doing it as a Kindle Vella novel now, so you can catch it there as well over at Kindle Vella. And we do a lot of RPG stuff as well. And
don't forget to like, subscribe, press that bell.
What is this? All right,
do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Go get that like up. There's wonderful people watching. Go get those likes up. More likes means more people will see it.
Yes, thank you. Please subscribe. But then, Rena, you won't have to always remind Greg. He'll just get a nice notification that we're live. We'll tell it on the after hours what a website is, Rena. Don't worry.
It's on the information superhighway. It's on the.
Oh, look at this. Michael says he just signed up as a Patreon. Yeah. All right, Michael. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. So, Michael, if you go to, first off, if you're on, I think we're on Facebook, send me a message on Facebook and I can send you a direct link. But if you just go to this link right here, patreon.com/supergeekedup, the top post that'll show up will be the actual YouTube video for the after hours thing. Again, just give me a few minutes to get it up there. You might just have to hit refresh to get it to show up. But again, if you message me, I'll send it directly to you.
So is this like Cinemax After Hours? This is the not safe for work.
Yeah, aren't you? Did we tell you you're gonna have to get naked?
All right, I'm in.
Oh God, see, I knew it.
You were so ready for that.
Yeah,
I love it.
Thank you so much, Michael. Though, dude, that's great. We love that. Hearing that. Thanks, Greg. You hit the bell.
Woo!
All right, and Rena excellent, good job. Michael, share more pics of Yvonne Craig. Oh, okay. Yes, hey, we wouldn't mind seeing that. There she is right there.
Yeah.
Nice purple Batgirl suit. And lots of kicking. She does.
Lots of kicking.
I'd let her.
And they seem eager.
Yeah,
Good night, Kathy.
Good night, everyone. Okay, so folks, yes, if you're going to join us for After Hours, we'll see you in a few minutes. If not, we'll see you next Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, as always. Huge thanks to Mark and Rob for joining us.
Thanks for having.
Thank you for having us.
Ooh.
Thanks again to Marisa Wolfe for hooking us up with these guys, and she'll be on in a couple weeks with Melissa, who's been in the chat. Thank you, everybody. Oh, great show. Peanut butter in the after show coming up next. I actually will be eating a lot more peanut butter because I'm still really hungry and I haven't eaten dinner yet. Thanks, everybody. You guys rock. We appreciate it. Until we see you next time, stay geeky, everybody.